Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sold Exclamation Point. My name is John Anderson from Pop Culture Archives. We're doing a sold video that we haven't done for a while. This is the weekend edition, the holiday weekend edition, where it really looks like I sell more than I actually do. Uh, but I like doing the weekend ones because it's a lot of different stuff, so you get to see more things and maybe talk about more stuff. Things and stuff. That is the theme of today's video. All right. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I think I want to do apparel first. So let's get right into it. First up, Carl Banks, Philadelphia 76ers. Nice big logo on the back, satin jacket. This is a 3XL. Little note to consumers out there, not just pickers and sellers. Carl Banks' size is really big. So I'm a 4XL. I can wear a 3XL jacket, satin jacket, comfortably, and I can wear a 2XL open. So keep that in mind. If you're a bigger guy like me, if you need a winter jacket, a 3XL Carl Banks jacket does get the job done with plenty of room to spare. All right, next one up, we got this really cool Arctic Cat. Normally Arctic Cat's black, so this is a red one, so this is kind of cool. It's got the deer jumping out of it. It's just a great sweatshirt. I tend to focus on sports and other kind of pop culture stuff, but being in Minnesota, you want to embrace what supply that you have, and one of the things we have is a lot of nature stuff, snowmobile stuff, outdoor equipment manufacturers, so people will invariably buy that apparel, and you'll find it, and I like it. One of the things I like about nature stuff is, and I've yet to find a really good one for me, but I'm looking for a really good Timberwolf, vintage Timberwolf crew neck that I can wear with my Minnesota Timberwolf hat, just like an actual wolf, you know. That I'm not one of those guys that don't like to wear a uniform. So a lot of times the stuff I wear is mismatched. Like today I'm actually matching, which is weird. But I'll wear like a purple hat with a green shirt. You know, I don't know, I just don't care. So, but this way you can match without, you know, being in a uniform. Also, I got an email about this hat from a customer who watches my videos. Thank you very much. This is a Binghamton Triplets hat, a team that stopped operating in the 60s. It was a Yankees affiliate, and they were affiliate for a couple other teams. This was a hat that I was gifted to by one of my clients. We couldn't figure out who the team was, and it looked kind of like a bootleg, and I don't know. So I just decided to start wearing it in my videos, and some guy on Instagram was like, "Hey man, is that a Binghamton Triplets?" I'm like, I don't know. So I looked it up. So that's why I wear it. I got two other hats that I'll wear from time to time, and hope that somebody's like, "Hey, is that a?" And then I can figure out who the hat is. The other two I'm willing to sell. You know, he was looking for this hat, but since it was gifted by a client, I think I gotta keep it. If I sold it, I would give the client the proceeds, but you know, a little special meaning. And I've worn it a lot, so we got a little bit of a yellow sweatband going here. But yeah, so if you're wondering what this hat is, it's a Binghamton Triplet, Tri-City. So I'm in Minneapolis. A lot of people think it's a bootleg Twin Cities softball hat. All right, Nike, Adrian Peterson jersey, real good condition. I don't think it was worn more than once, if ever. That went for 40. Our Arctic Cat, Sixers went for 50. Arctic Cat went for 25. Haven't done these videos in a while, so I'm getting back in the hang of it. All right, so Ohio State, 2006 Big Ten champions. So they are ranked number 2 in the country. I don't have a lot of Ohio State stuff, but considering I'm going to sell it, I'd probably sell it now. That makes sense. It's good that I'm selling it now because the Gophers are going to go undefeated and beat them in the Big Ten championship and win a natty for the first time. I know I'm a bit delusional, but until they lose the game, I'm going to keep out hope. All right, Ohio State went for $11. And then this is the newest tags, really cool logo. It's a modern shirt, but I like it with the claw effect. Long sleeve. Long sleeve is you can always get another like $5 to $8 for long sleeve, and that one has tags. That would be 25. All right, up next are hats. I actually sold 2 of these. I only grabbed 1, so I got to grab the other one. This was 2007 All-Star Game. It's a Velcroback. Kobe Bryant won the MVP in this game. I had 2. I sold both to the same customer. So the 2 went for 47. All right, Dallas Stars fitted. This is essentially a youth fitted, or a very small adult, 6 3/4, most likely you. This is the second time I've sold it in 10 days. The first time they're like, well, it doesn't fit, and I'm like, I bet they didn't. I don't know. I even have a picture. The hat is on the head that I use, and it's like way up here. So, I like that, because then I think a lot of people who might buy it thinking it's a 7 3/4, something would look at the picture and be like, that looks mighty small on that head. Hopefully the person who's buying this, please actually be a 6 3/4. I do not want to have to take another return on that hat. That, and especially at $15, Minnesota Twins. This is MLB Club Insiders Life Member side patch. I don't really. It's a send away thing. This is the free hat you got, but I don't really know what that club is about. I've only ever seen 1 of these. There may be 2. So I don't know if it's all that common. So $13. So maybe someone who signed up for the life membership, they beat theirs into the ground and they need a replacement. Minnesota Gophers, major win over Penn State. Biggest Gopher game of my lifetime. I've been a long suffering fan. I think my mom used to get tickets to Gopher football games because they were like buy 4 for $10, and but it's fun. You got to go to a game, so you can't beat that. Nice, cool hunter orange Gophers. I'm actually surprised I didn't make like 9 sales 2 days ago right after the win. Just made this and that hockey hoodie. So I have a feeling I'll be making some more Gopher sales this week. Hat went for 27. Chicago Bulls. This is the 3-peat. I like it because it's got the big script all over, and this is actually a patch in here. Yeah, Logo 7, 1993 World Championship. Can't beat that. Not a very rare design. I had 3 of them. I think I sold 1, and then this is the second one I've sold. Bulls went for 22. So if you like that hat design, go on eBay. I got another one, and I think there's 5 or 6 of them up right now. So nice, inexpensive but vintage Bulls hat to get. I kind of like this hat a lot. So this is a new era. It's a Strapback, and it's got the metal clasp on it. I don't really like Strapback, but I dig the logo. It's so NFL put out the Elements series where they just kind of take a piece of every team's logo. I like it. I mean, they took out all the excess to the logo, and I dig it. It's olive green, which is weird. So kind of a cool hat. Not particularly collectible, but like if you had the right shirt with it, or you just kind of like funky hat, so you're trying to collect all these different Viking hats. That's probably a pretty rare one, actually. I can't remember. I can't imagine they made a bunch in olive green or sold a bunch in olive green. Vikings went for 17, so pretty solid price for a brand new hat. That is dead stock. I think it's probably early 2000s. All right, so the Smoky collection had a nice Freddie Freeman sale. This is one of our JSA certified autographs from the Smoky collection. We got a bunch of them done at the National last summer, and yeah, just real nice signature. Freddie Freeman. A lot of people took notice of him this summer. Finally, he's just one of those guys that you don't really notice, and then all of a sudden you look at his numbers and you're like, all right, he's going to the Hall of Fame. Like, that's a Hall of Fame if I've ever seen one. So I do expect Freddie Freeman stuff to keep rising in value over the next next few years. You know, his big drawback is he's a Brave, and if you look at like Chipper Jones, who's a monster, no doubter Hall of Famer, he sells well, but he doesn't sell the way he should. And that's because Atlanta fans are not the best when it comes to collecting and value. They're not the rabid Yankee fans. All right, Cincher model 118. That went $445. I got in a big 118 model car collection. It was a son. His father had passed. It was his father's collection. Someone to get some money for his mom. I don't do die cast, and I didn't really want to sell the collection. And but I was like, yeah, I mean, I assume there's some value here. I'll take it on consignment. And it takes up a lot of room. Like 118 takes up a lot of room. And 118 sells really well. Very good values. I sold a bunch of NASCAR in the past about this size. I think they were 118s. They might have been 124s. NASCAR didn't sell real great, and it was nice stuff. But the 118 cars, vintage cars and stuff. So I can't tell you much more information as to why, but they do very well. So if you came across a big lot of 118 collections, it might be worth making an offer. And I'm getting consistently $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 sales. All right, next one up. New York Islanders patch. I got a handful of these patches from actually a customer of mine. She was selling them on Facebook, and I didn't buy all the ones that she had, but I bought the ones that I liked. I sold a couple already. Islanders went for $19, so nice solid price for a patch. We got a season ticket version of a 1987 Yankees ticket. Don Mattingly hit a home run in that game, which I assume is why it's purchased. If you do collect Don Mattingly, I do have a home run ticket. I do have one that's like 22 different ones where Don Mattingly hit a home run. I think I'm asking like $40 for it. So if you're doing that home run series for Don Mattingly, definitely check out that listing of mine. Here's a really cool press photo. Hopefully I can get the light out here. So this is from, so this was, let's see, 1980 playoff game. Ahmad Rashad, 46-yard touchdown catch as time ran out. Hail Mary reception sent the 96 Vikings to the playoffs as the NFC Central champions. I love these press photos because the photos are great. This is Fred Anderson. He was a Viking photographer. But I love the notes on the back. I think the notes really, really make these photos extra special. If you had a Viking fan in your family, it's one way you can find a really cool one. You get some notes about what happened in the game. I got one where the note says they think it's the first shotgun ever used by the Minnesota Vikings. I got a big price on that one just because it's historic. I don't know if I'll ever get it, but we'll see. But here you got $20. $20 for this really cool photo. All right, Minnesota Vikings program. Nothing particularly special about this one. $12. But what's really fun is I dropped a bunch of programs when I got this one, and so I'm really pissed I sold it because now I got to do a bunch of cleaning that I wasn't planning on doing. Okay, and then the other two are over here. I'm not gonna go get them. It's a Buffalo Bills 70s pennant, went for $23, and a Bud Grant Night pennant that's kind of a little beaten up. That went for $23. If they're in really good condition, they go for like $40, $45. And I think that's what I got. So far, not a lot of changes as far as the store goes. I got the insurance on the place so that the landlord could start construction. I haven't got an email from them about whether, when they're planning on starting the construction or the build out. I got my form for the distribution for sports cards. That's a lot of forms, a lot of paperwork. I think I wrote my address like 20 times on two distributed. So I'm just gonna call them ahead of time, let them know I'm sending it over. Excuse me, a little bit of a cough. But give them a call, let them know that I'm sending it. One of the reasons why I want to call too is because one of the things they require is photos of the store, how I'm gonna display the product. I don't have a store yet, so I have a lease, but so I assume I have to send them a copy of the lease, and I don't know what else. I'll explain to you guys what I go through as far as that goes, and hopefully I don't have to open first and build it out and then submit the paperwork. That would kind of stink, because I think it's going to take like 2 weeks for my build out to occur. That's just, ordering stuff or getting the stuff in. I'll probably order it once I hear that they're going to finish up on a certain date. I'll go out, I'll make the order on the, on display cases and whatever I need. But then they got to come in. I'm not going to like take possession of them and keep them in my garage or something. I'm bringing them right to the store. So that would suck if I have to, do it right when I take possession of the location, and then I only got like 2 weeks maybe at the shortest. Maybe it might take me 30 days to build out. I'm not sure. But it'd be nice to have this ready to go for when the store opens. What else? I think that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, and I'm going to do my best to do more videos, especially when there's developments as far as the store, but I'm definitely going to try to do at least a weekend sold video for you guys until the store is open. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day.